I'm thrilled to be able to announce that the government will be providing $1.6 million for Parramasala for the next 4 years. 400,000 for each and every year.
And I thank the Minister for supporting the whole idea of Parramasala for 4 years. And Minister, I can assure you by the end of the 4th year, it will be, I expect we will be a self-funding festival, and this festival should be on par with any other festival in the world.
Whilst lots of people talk about multiculturalism, here in Parramatta and Western Sydney, we live it and breathe it every day.
Mr. Ajaka, congratulations for allocating the funding towards the Parramasala. How hard was it to get the budget?
I had this view. We couldn't continue with a budget that simply each and every year made a determination some months before Parramasala that they would get funding for 1 more year. This is not an appropriate way to be able to plan for the future. So my view was that we needed to secure funding for at least 3 or 4 years. So approaching the Premier Mike Baird, approaching the Treasurer Gladys Berejiklian, they absolutely were convinced and absolutely supported the concept, and that's why this budget will have the funding for the entire 4-year period.
Excellent.
The Chairman, Dr Harry, has agreed to make it sustainable in 4 years. And I want to thank you, Parwan, for your advocacy for Parramasala, because without your advocacy, none of this would be possible. A couple of years ago, you went into bat. I remember you talking to the Premier Mike Baird about this. He gave you the commitment for the funding. So some of that credit has to be yours as well.
Look, I think it's a joint effort to make sure everybody can get the festival on the way. Now, what is the timing of the festival? Would you prefer it to be towards the end of the year, or as Assistant Minister Multiculturalism, would you prefer it to be in the Multicultural month?
Look, I think we have a wonderful opportunity to move the festival into a multicultural march, simply because we need to prepare properly for it, and also where it is at the moment, where it has traditionally been, it clashes with Deepavali celebrations. A lot of people go back to India, go back to different parts of the world to celebrate. So let's make it its own special month, multicultural march. Here we go, Parramasala.
The community is absolutely thrilled about it. From a point of view of some acts in Parramasala, tell me, in the previous years, has there been any act which has been outstanding for you?
Look, there've been just about every act is outstanding for me. But the part that I loved was the first walking through the streets of Parramatta, everyone together as one massive, wonderful community coming together and standing there watching it. For me, this is what Multicultural New South Wales is all about.